Siemaneczko, witajcie w ostatnim live'ie dzisiaj. Gramy dalej w Black Mirror. Dobrze. Mam znać szybko na Discordzie. Tak, podgląd na TikToku. Mamy podgląd. Wszystko jest. Możemy grać dalej. Dobra, wiemy, że na ganku były jakieś mewy. To wszystko jest.
Like the whole hotel, very well maintained and just so nice. Everything very clean and tidy. I'm guessing somebody's left something edible on the veranda.
No, czyli wiemy jak to zrobić. Bardzo
Like the
łatwe.
whole hotel. I'm guessing some.
To będzie bardzo łatwe i bardzo szybkie. Bardzo łatwe i bardzo szybkie.
Excuse me.
Yes, please?
You got a seagull problem here?
I wouldn't call it that. They kind of come with the coast. It's just, it would be nice if they kept away. In my opinion, they ought to be out on the ocean or on rocks on the coast, but not on my veranda. And they've lost their fear of humans, and the hotel guests are always feeding them, especially with bits of fish. And then at some point the guests leave, and I'm left with a flock of seagulls on my veranda. They wreck the cushions, and oh, well.
They crap on your tables?
Well, I wouldn't have put it like that myself, but yes.
Okej. Okruszki. Dobrze.
Behind this are the private rooms. Well, I can go up the stairs, but without the room key,
Klucz, szybko! Szybko! 5. Do góry!
the key.
Do góry! Boże, jesteśmy tu. Dobra, na spokojnie.
She only drank non-alcoholic drinks in the diner yesterday. Angelina is about as good with alcohol as I am. Nice work. There were skilled craftsmen across the whole region all those years back. They brought all their experience and designs from Europe and supplied the whole of the States from here. This isn't exactly my taste, and I can't find anything to help me any further. There should be a pipe behind the ventilator grill which leads outside. There won't be any AC in this building. But there's probably a fan in the pipe which draws in the fresh air. I can't see anything else from here. I can't take the hotel room to pieces without a good reason. I can't see anything else. I can't see anything else.
Dziwne. Bardzo dziwne, nic tu nie ma. Nic tu nie ma. Lampa.
What's this then?
Podsłuch.
I don't believe it. A microphone. A listening device. The bastards bugged Angelina. There's no cable on it. It must have a little transmitter, but such a tiny transmitter can't have much of a range. That means there has to be an amplifier or a more powerful transmitter around here. A ventilation shaft could be a good hiding place for a radio set. I bet the hole leads right up to the roof. I knew it.
Nadajnik.
A radio set. The bug only needs to transmit a few yards, and then this powerful set amplifies the signal and sends it on to wherever. Apart from that, a microphone in a small metal housing. I don't know, but I can't see any letters or numbers. No symbol. Looks like a normal radio, but I don't really know. I could ask Eddie. He sure knows about these things.
Ediego masz zapytać. No dobra. To zapytajmy go. Mamy pluskwę I krótkofalówkę.
A simple key with a wooden fob with a big number 5 on it. It's Angelina's room key.
Dobra, chyba wszystko mamy stąd.
Where have you come from? What do you think you're doing? You can't just march through the rooms. This is a discreet, familial hotel. Where is the key for room 5? Miss Morgan's room. You've got it. Give it here, immediately. Don't let the police hear about this, for heaven's sake. And now get out! I never want to see you here again. If you just don't!
Boże.
Man, was he upset or what? Doesn't matter. I've got everything I wanted and I don't need to go back into the hotel again.
Boże, ja myślę, że następny rozdział będzie już Black Mirror, bo mam wrażenie, że już wszystko tutaj praktycznie zrobiliśmy. Zrobimy w sensie. Eddie.
There was something else.
Well, spit it out. What do you want?
The police are looking for a man called Reginald Boris. He was hiding in a side street next to your shop. Did you notice anything?
If I noticed a little punk like that, I'd have given him an earful.
That I can believe. You're an expert on radio equipment, right? Can you tell me what this is?
Who the hell?
Darren. Can you help me or not? It's important.
Well, that's a plain old transmitter. Cheap Asian trash.
I found that thing in a ventilation shaft in a young woman's hotel room. What kind of range does this thing have?
Not far. If it's used in a room, a couple of miles at best.
And it's not possible to find out where the receiver is, right? That doesn't help at all. Damn.
I know all the hams in the area, and none of them would hide that kind of thing in a lady's room.
But
I intercepted some strange Morse code last night. Long wave, just after 1800 hours. Someone knew. He said something about a girl who is now safe. He also said he'd be back in touch today at 1800 hours.
that could have been Reginald Boris.
A foreigner?
Yes, and apart from that, perhaps Old Fuller's murderer, and someone who wants to frame an innocent party.
And you want to stop that? Well, maybe there's a spark of decency in you yet.
Can we track down Reginald if he transmits again at 1800 hours?
Well, you bet. With directional antennas. I got one here. We'll have to build another one. We'll get his bearings from 2 different points, and then bang! We got him.
What do you need for it?
Oh, well, let me think. I've got a radio here. We can use that. I need a metal tube, a copper wire, at least a meter, and you'll need headphones and a compass to get the bearings right. You bring me that stuff, and I'll build you the direction finder. And hurry! There ain't much time till 1800.
1800 hours. That's 6 p.m., right?
Oh my God.
Jeśli uda mi się zorganizować części odbiornika kierunkowego jeszcze dziś, uda nam się zlokalizować. Muszę zdobyć metalowy pręt, trochę miedzianego drutu, słuchawki i kompas. O ja pierdolę.
And?
No.
Well, get going!
Dobra, słuchawki są w domu mamy. Słuchawki w domu mamy. Kompas.
I'll just borrow it. Alright then, I need the compass. I'll have to sacrifice the telescope.
Kompas. Kompas, słuchawki, pręt i drut miedziany. Skąd ja mam wziąć drut miedziany? Drut miedziany. Słuchawki, kompas. Miedziany drut. Skąd?
Has Mrs. Biba already been questioned?
Yes, the chief interrogated her and her husband individually.
And?
Ask the chief.
How is Angelina?
Not so good. She pretty well flipped out when we took her back to the cells.
Can you blame her?
Right now, I don't know what I should think. I don't quite get it either.
I hope you do something about it.
Listen, we're on it. We're all working on just this one single case.
Yeah, well, there weren't too many other murders yesterday, were there? Fuller's basement has already been searched?
Yes, it was, really incriminating.
You weren't there?
The captain said I ought to stay at my post here.
He didn't want to have you there, in other words.
Kinda looks that way.
You don't give the impression of being the, faint-hearted type.
And I'm not. But from time to time, the old macho management style comes through, I think.
I was down there. You wouldn't have wanted to see it.
I would rather like to have decided that for myself.
You questioned Mrs. Bibo, right? Did you get any more info?
That's highly confidential. I can't tell you anything about it.
Any new findings that exonerate Angelina?
Unfortunately, not. Mr. and Mrs. Bibo were at home and didn't see or hear anything.
Pani Wąsik
Did Mrs. Biba
obecność.
admit that she was being blackmailed?
That's going too far, Darren. The interrogation findings are not supposed to be public.
Okej.
Do you still believe the guy is clean?
No, I don't believe he is. You were right, Darren. He's got something to do with this.
And yet you still let him go?
Well, I had no choice. He answered my questions. I couldn't prove his involvement. But we'll know more soon, once we've searched the basement and spoken to Mrs. Biba.
So tell me.
I'm not allowed to tell you any, but between you and me, there's a lot of people with good reason to cut Fuller up. It's perverse, what he did in his basement.
But that's not enough for you to
The
release
whole
him.
thing stinks. But I don't know what role Miss Morgan had to play. She was the one we caught with the knife in her hand.
But she...
I promise you, we won't focus so much on her this time. You've helped us, and I won't ask you where you got the information, but you've got to keep out of this now. If Angelina isn't the murderer, then the murderer is still at large. And
Potrzebuję drut. Czy ktoś wie, skąd mogę wziąć drut? I need a drut. 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 O.
Huh. I won't be able to take the whole leg chain. But perhaps I can cut out part of it.
O Boże. Czy to naprawdę? Naprawdę. Wiedziałem, że on znowu światełka weźmie. Boże, niedługo ten diner
Alright,
w
then.
ogóle.
There's no choice. I need the copper wire.
Teraz to już te światełka w ogóle nie będą działać. Już koniec, niedługo napis przestanie działać. Pod koniec gry już będzie całkiem rozwalony przód tej restauracji. Na bank.
And? You got everything?
No, not yet.
Get going!
I've got a cable here. Will that work instead of a copper wire?
No, you'll have to strip it.
Strip it with what?
Piece of bare cable about 3 feet long.
Czym?
I'll cut into the plastic insulation and pull it back carefully. And now I have a real nice piece of copper wire.
Masz już wszystko? Mam.
Here are all the things for the direction finder.
Very good. I'll build it up right away. But, first the theory. You take the receiver down to the coast, somewhere near the hotel. You turn on the radio, I'll set everything up, and don't fiddle with it. Then you turn the antenna slowly and listen for where the Morse code signal is the loudest. Look at the compass and write down the bearings and degrees where the antenna is pointing.
Good.
I'll do the same here with my receiver. Then we'll plot the bearings on this here map. Transmitter's located where the lines cross. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now let me get on with it.
So, let's see. I got it. Back to the junk shop.
Boże. Ale fajne.
Do you have a bearing?
Yes, sir. Bearing at 73 degrees.
Very good. My bearing is 90 degrees. Go on. Plot the bearings.
Let's see. Your shop is here, and you had a bearing of 90 degrees. I was roughly here. This damn... Of course!
What is it?
A boat! Boris has got a boat. That's why no one here knows him, and why
Ja
the police didn't find him.
pierdolę.
The lines cross a few hundred yards from the coast, about 2 miles to the east.
Good work. Now you need a boat. One of those lobster fishermen owes me a favor. You can use his.
And what should I do with it?
Sail out there, of course.
And serve myself up for a fight with Reginald Boris on his ship?
Didn't you hear the message? He plans on coming back into town again tonight, looking for you.
That's what he said? Huh, I must have missed that.
Well, go on then. You don't get many opportunities to be a hero.
O
I trust the
Boże.
police least of all. I'd rather get hold of the evidence of Angelina's innocence myself. And this time, it'll all be watertight.
O Boże. Przed jego powrotem. Dobra, ja tu zapiszę. Łódź. Łódź Borisa.
Life jackets, a lifesaver, a few ropes, a buoy, and a gas can. Nothing of use at the moment. I don't know much about sailboats, but I think this thing is called the boom. That's the thing that smacks unwary people on the head, knocking them overboard. I don't know much about a wooden paddle that looks pretty heavy. Why would you need something like that on a sailboat? The lamp is screwed to the ceiling. If it was just lying around somewhere, it might fall over in rough seas. A frame sheet of handmade paper. You can hardly read the writing, and there's some kind of wildly painted lines over it. The road to El Dorado is written at the bottom. Isn't that in South America? A frame sheet of handmade paper. The road to El Dorado. A frame sheet. The road to El Dorado. A frame sheet of handmade paper. The road to El Dorado is written at the bottom. Let's see. Wow, this is a cool model. What have we here? A file titled Willow Creek. I don't believe it. Why the hell does Reginald Boris have pictures on his computer of a place where my mother regularly receives money? Something very strange is going on here. I'll take it with me later. First, I need to find some more clues to what the hell? What links Boris with Willow? I'll take it with. What the hell? That's an extremely new. They're photos of me. They're all from yesterday, me walking around town. This is me leaving the store. And here I am going to the hotel. And here I am with Angelina in the diner. That picture's been taken through the window. That Reginald fella must have been creeping about the whole time. I'll take them. Even though they'll probably be of no use. The picture is of a big sailboat on a stormy sea. Maritime romanticism. There are hinges on one side of the frame. A safe. Hopefully it contains a few answers. Here's a windrose that you can turn. I guess the idea is the same as with Fuller's safe. But unfortunately, I don't have a stethoscope with me to listen to the mechanism. Nothing. The cupboard looks like it's made of burl wood, but it can only be really a thin veneer, otherwise it'd be too heavy and expensive. Alright, a few maritime maps, tools, screws, and measuring instrument, and a key. A frame sheet of handmade. The road to El Dorado is written at the bottom. Isn't that in South America? Nothing. I'll take it with me later. First, I need to find some more. What the hell? A flip-up seat with a lock on it. The lock doesn't seem particularly strong, but it's still a problem. Nah, I'm not gonna get any further without the key. Aha, that must be the ship's power generator. I guess the batteries are normally charged using a cable at the harbor. The generator's probably just meant for emergencies. Better not now. Better not now. Better not now. Better not now. A frame sheet of handmade paper. You can hardly read the writing, and there's some kind of wildly painted lines over it. The road to El Dorado is written at the bottom. Isn't that in South America? A frame sheet of the road to El Dorado.
South America. El Dorado. El Dorado.
A frame sheet. The road to El Dorado is written at the bottom. Isn't that in South America?
South America. Może co tu trzeba zrobić? Bez sensu.
No.
Skąd ja mam wiedzieć, jaka jest kombinacja do sejfu? Jak tu nie ma nic. Nic. Droga do El Dorado, ale co?
A frame sheet. The road to El Dorado. A frame sheet. The road to El Dorado.
Droga do El Dorado. Skąd ja mam wiedzieć? Skąd ja mam to wiedzieć?
Life jackets, nothing of use. A wooden paddle, though. I'd rather leave it. Those are the photos of me and Angelina that those are the photos of... That's him. I'm gonna keep this portrait of my mother and some guy. On the back it says, Dear Rebecca, I really don't understand, or could it be? That's a postcard of Biddeford. Cardboard
Teczka.
folder. It looks really new. There's an A on the front.
Angelina?
Huh. At the front of the folder is a small piece of transparent foil with lines on it. Strange. I'll take it with me.
O.
What else have we got here? Photos of Angelina. Some of them are clearly quite old. She can't be more than 13 or 14 years old in this one. Here she is as a kid. Huh. A note. New York, Boston. Perhaps that's her route? Yes. This proves that Boris has been following her for a while. I'll take the folder. It might fit. Let's see.
Great, jeszcze można obracać. Po prostu super. Wspaniale. Tak na pewno nie. No też nie. Musi być to tak. Ale gdzie się zaczyna? Tu jest. Dziwne. Też nie. Też nie. No, siema gruszka, obecność. Boże, znowu jakaś trudna zagadka z dopasowywaniem. Po prostu... Co ja mam tutaj zrobić? Do czego ja mam to tutaj złapać? Droga do Eldorado i co ja mam tu zrobić? I czy on mnie powiadomi, że dobrze zrobiłem? Pewnie nie. Jak zrobię to... Co ma mi to dać? Naprawdę... Skąd ja mam wiedzieć? Nie ma żadnej linii, z którą by się to pokrywało. Chodzi na pewno o kombinację do sejfu, ale trzeba dobrze dopasować. Jeśli... Bez sensu. Nie mam dużo opcji tutaj. O co tu chodzi? No, tak. No może tutaj się zaczyna? Nie, na pewno nie. Gdzieś środek. Teraz? Siema, obecność. O co tu chodzi? Nie ma takiego ułożenia, żeby one się te linie wszystkie... Chodź! To jest droga do Eldorado. Gdybyśmy zrobili to tak. Wtedy nam pokaże drogę do Eldorado. Nie. Co ja mam tu złapać w ogóle? Czyli to jest początek, a może to jest początek? To jest początek. Tak mam wrażenie, że wszystkie linie się łączą. Że o to chodzi. Patrzcie. I mamy prostą linię. I tutaj. Czyli N, S, E, W. Czyli najpierw na SE. Potem na WE. WE. Potem na wschód. Potem na WN. 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 Potem na N. Na N. Potem na NE. NE. SE. W. WN. N. ME. NE. I ostatecznie E. Ale równie dobrze tu jest Eldorado. Więc równie dobrze może być W, WS, 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 S, S, SE, 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 E, E, I, NE, NE, I, NW. Ja bym spróbował to, ale tu mamy i tak za dużo kierunków. Tam nie ma chyba aż tyle. Zapamiętaj ułożenie. Tak.
The foil fits perfectly. It shows a route around the southern tip. The route is southwest, south,
południowy
southeast,
zachód.
east, northeast, and northwest.
Aha.
The picture and the foil together must give the solution to the safe.
Południowy
The
zachód.
route is southwest, south, southeast, east, northeast, and northwest.
Northeast and northwest. Południowy zachód. NSEW. Północ, południe. Północ. Południe. Wschód. Zachód. Czyli jeśli południowy zachód. Południowy zachód. Jeszcze raz.
The picture and the foil together must give the solution to the safe. The route
Południowy.
is southwest, south, southeast, east, northeast, and northwest.
Jeszcze raz.
The picture and the foil together must give the solution to the safe. The route is southwest, south, southeast, east, northeast, and northwest. The picture and the foil together must give the solution to the safe. The route is southwest, south, southeast, east, northeast, and northwest.
Northeast, northwest. Ale sam do tego doszedłem. Nie musiałem w solucji patrzeć. Czyli musimy zrobić SW, S, SE, NE, NW. Jest! Zrobiliśmy.
That was the right combination.
Bez solucji. Sami do tego doszliśmy. W sejpie jest skrzynka. Klucz. Pierścień.
A ring with an eye-catching symbol on it. Looks a bit
Celtycki.
Celtic. A tree or something. It's not gonna help me though.
Płyta.
A floppy disk. Labeled with Biddeford and today's
Biddeford.
date. That looks more like a clue. I should have a look at what's on it straight away. If the disk doesn't contain any critical information, then I have to keep searching. Either way, I should get a move on. I don't know how long Boris is gonna stay on land. There's nothing else in it.
Dobra, włóżmy dyskietkę.
3.5-inch floppy disk. But they've got a massive 1400. A ring. Damn big and heavy. A twisted tree engraved on it. It's...
Laptop. Boże, co tam będzie?
Damn, what's wrong now? The battery's dead. And there's no electricity on the boat. Alright, let's see if I can do something about that.
Akumulator.
Completely dry. I need to pour in some gas.
Benzyna.
Somewhere here was... Yes, a gas can. All right, ready for the next try. Very good, but also quite loud. Hopefully no one can hear the noise on land.
O nie. Zaraz przyjdzie.
Let's see if there's anything on this disc that will shed some light on what's going on. Mrs. Michael's medical records? What the? Mrs. Rebecca Michaels. Second degree burns on the hands, arms, and legs. Fractured back, partial surgical fracture. Due to a bad fall. This entry is from 1973. We're right after the car crash. Whether an alleged car crash, Doctors Reginald Boris went with my mother's medical records. Does he know her from the time in England? I'll deal with that later. Let's try and look at Angelina first. Angelina. Hey, to the store. And there's someone standing in the shadows. It's Mr. Biber.
He must have found out about the blackmail and then lost it. And there's Angelina. She's going into the store. Oh, this is the proof. Fuller was already dead when Angelina arrived at the store. But Boris saw that Biba had murdered Fuller, and he must have called Angelina and then the police afterwards. Why did he get her arrested? Was she in the way? In his search for mother?
Good evening, Mr. Michaels.
Boże, naprawdę muszę robić takie pierdoły.
What do you want?
We're both going on a little trip.
I don't think so. Ah! Damn it! Oh!
Oj, dedłem. Boże. Ja pierdolę.
It was really brave of you to take back.
Yeah. Well, I actually had no other choice.
If you say so. Most important thing is the disc was still okay. You saved me.
I just wish they'd caught Boris.
He'll resurface soon enough.
I should have got back quicker, but the boat wouldn't go any faster. I still don't know what he actually wanted from us. And if you fly back to England on your own, who's gonna watch out for you then?
Oh, it's nice of you to worry. But I've got hope. And Boris seemed to be after you and your mother, right? Nothing's going to happen to me.
I still wish you'd stay here. Or that I could come with you.
We've been through this already. You have to stay here with your mother until she gets better. You can come and visit me in a few weeks. By then I'll know more about the mysterious Willow Creek.
What? What do you mean?
I'm going to investigate. Willow Creek, Reginald Boris, about the time your mother was at the castle.
Listen to me. You are not gonna do that. Please, keep out of this.
But I'm a historian. Digging into the past is just what I do. Don't worry, Darren. I'm going to miss you. Anyway, I know who could save me if I get into trouble.
No, pocałowali się. O. I w takiej miejscówce jeszcze są śliczni, jeszcze zachód słońca.
Darren?
Huh?
They just called from the hospital. You should get over there straight away.
My mom. Psst, Mrs. Biba.
Yes, what can I get you?
What was that call
Somebody
about?
from the hospital calling to see if you were in. I hope it's nothing bad.
I hope so too.
Szybko. Do matki, do szpitala.
That's a postcard of Biddeford.
Mr. Michaels? It's, the doctor would like to speak to you.
Has something happened?
Just go through, please.
Mamo. Mam nadzieję, że nie dedła. Nie ma jej. Gdzie ona jest?
Karen,
Where's my mom?
Your mom's heart failed this morning.
Nie.
What? No, that's impossible.
Nie.
I really am very sorry.
Mom!
Ja pierdolę.
Hello, this is Rebecca Michaels. Unfortunately, I'm not at home at the moment. Leave me a message and I'll get back to you.
Darren? Darren, are you there? He's here, Darren. Reginald Boris is here. I went to Willow Creek. I couldn't resist. Please forgive me. I found out a few things about this place. It seems there's something like a conspiracy here, and I think Reginald Boris is part of it. I saw him today, and now... No! No! Go! Ah! Darren! Help
Ja
me!
pierdolę.
Hello? Angelina!
Mówiłem wam, że kolejny rozdział będzie w tym zamku. Rozdział 3.
Wakey, wakey! We're there!
So, this is it. The one and only hotel in this godforsaken place.
Wow.
I had to change trains in London and then sit for another 45 minutes in a cab. And now here, I'm in the middle of nowhere. The village of Willow Creek itself is a bit further down the road. But I ought to take a look around here first. Angelina must have checked into this hotel.
Boże, wróciliśmy do lokacji z pierwszej części. Tu był szpital, teraz jest hotel po latach. Ja pierdzielę. I tu się łączy pierwsza część z drugą. Wow. Rozdział 3. Dobra, na tym kończymy. Dziękuję wam za dzisiaj. Do jutra. Będziemy dalej grać w Black Mirror.